Prophet Telvin Sowah goes deeper on how, he sees in the fourth dimension. And even some people will come and watch this video. They don't even understand what the fourth dimension is. But I'll talk about that, a bit of it, right? The surface of fourth dimension and all of that. When this video, you see this full video, right? About Prophet, this is a long video, you have to watch it. Prophet Telvin Sowah on how he sees in the fourth dimension and all of that. Somebody came to comment, the fourth dimension is a very demonic place and all of that. Come on, bro. Sometimes I don't know where these people get information. I'm even surprised. But Prophet Telvin Sowah operates from this dimension, right? He mastered it, he said, right? So let's watch and hear what he has to say. He is the right person to give us knowledge on this. Let's go.
How the prophecy came about is very much amazing. I always say, exactly. And confidence level, say, how is it possible that I'm able to go into that detail and then go with regards to all the things I was saying? It's nothing.
Okay.
The situation is because of the fourth dimensional capacity, as I explained to you earlier. Like Ezekiel, Enoch, John the Revelator, Daniel, and all of those people. All those people had the capacity to be able to see through time, manifest through time, and operate through time. That is the
truth. Now calling it here.
Exactly. Obia will need the obedient to say Elijah, obedient to say how do you call it? Maybe a Hosea, different kinds of people. But the capacity to be able to see through anything. We see through time, we see through reality, we can bend through time, we can bend reality in any shape or form. And once we see it, I'm seeing this microphone and I can test that this is a microphone.
Okay.
I see it vividly like that this is what it is. As I'm living within it. Within that angle, there is no change, there is no shaking, it is very clear.
Edu Sunday anopa. Say, Opo can say Saturday na I'm pensioned them. Now, how are you feeling?
Say I have seen this kind of situation before. It was not. It was amazing.
Okay.
But we've seen it before. Once the people around me now, you will fear and stuff like that. Whilst we were watching what was happening, we were more or less like it was normal because they've seen those kind of prophecies, like crucial, tangible ones. Painty. We were used to it. We were just there sitting down, laughing. I said, some people in the politics, and because I don't follow politics at all. Politics. I don't know a lot of people at all in politics. Unless any Panamanian one-on-one. Now, later when I leave, then they're like, I wouldn't say Nipa we. So I know them by people saying that's the person. But I don't know the politics. And it was mainly amazing and we give glory to God, but that's how God works. This is just the beginning.
I see. Obi can say no. The outcome abem. Future to say.
Absolutely. Future, it is very amazing. I was there in 2020.
Okay.
And I was awoken out of a lowly sleep from the caves of the prophetic.
Where I said, they're breaking it down from the caves of prophetic. They say, and come say boom and I said
yeah. Also Elijah came out, Elijah the Tishbite, came out with a decree. He said, one moment of their one of P out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then he made a very crucial decree. He came out of the caves where prophets are groomed. Anytime at all we have no inspiration from God to speak, we are always hidden.
Okay.
Until once I've been in trend before. Mashen Komama, it has blown all over the world. Where I called BBC and everywhere before. Once I was done with that, the work was done. I reversed back to begin to hold the prophetic hold again and to see what goes on, and then what is necessary, I'll talk. What is not necessary, I hold back here. But how they fell off is in 2020, after the mahama lost the election and then they won the election. God woke me up again and he said, go and make sure by divine orchestration that Mahama becomes the president. Follow this step-by-step approach and make sure that this man is placed on the seat. Within 2 years, the directions was fully done. Everything that had to be done was done. Once it was done, anything that made PA Catron will say, the election will conclude at this percentage.
Eti Nyankopon de abatoɔ no hyɛ wɔn nsa sɛ make sure sɛ ɔmampanin dada John Dramani Mahama ɛbɛtena akonnwa no so.
Absolutely. Not that battle but Mahama himself, because of his destiny. Okay. The Bible said that to he whom he foreknew, he called. He whom he called, he justifies. He whom he justifies, he glorifies. So, we're through justification and the ministry that we're standing at the foundation of the prophetic hold in the fourth dimension. What we're standing is God picks the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Which means if the thing is already perfect, we are not interested. But at the end of Titoa, if Mama had not won the election this year, it would have been the biggest disappointment on a human being in Ghana. That would have been the biggest trash of his entire, political record. Nobody has ever been like that.
People that Anastasia for no, almost were different kinds of fields in that angle. And to Oklahoma, and you be an doctor, and I be an nurse. It will be a nurse, or in the end, so apply injections in your maniama.
Obi to say yeah running mate for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. So doctor, but I think so a dentist, right?
Or a dentist.
And I'm a boy.
Enti obiara in the field, oncologist, pathologist, neurologist, neurosurgeon, obiara, everyone in their own angle, yeah. And at the end of the day, obiara field ultimate target, and Nyankopon obiara specialty to operate accordingly in that specific angle. 84 prophets now, there are categories within the prophets. There are the people that have the capacity like John, Ezekiel, Daniel, Isaiah, Nehemiah, and all those type of people. And I want Elijah Munsu our Munsu team movie Divine Forces and Power. Okay. But it will be he can see the future. They can see through time. Onusu ye nejuma. And to be about church, niyama bi 1-2-1-2-1-2 no. Or during the orchard no or church mono. No, so I can't need there, but it's not precise on point exactly. Obviously, we can is simple because of no any field, or tiasie. And I always use an example. Say, a teacher is different from a prophet.
Okay.
A teacher can teach you the acts of the Bible, but I can never teach you the acts of the prophet, and he can't understand the main foundation of the prophetic knowledge. Because as a Oko school, science teacher, where is your stomach? Now I saw her, and our teacher was his stomach. Hold your stomach, but this is not your stomach.
Okay.
Your stomach is a little pouch here, under your diaphragm.
Okay.
And no, your stomach, no, your stomach green yeah.
I don't
know, it's the outer flesh, just your belly. Your stomach is here. A little pouch be a shayanum. And
my fear, I can say, and your stomach, and
it depends on the angles ahead.
Okay. As a purpose,
and you're better. Different kinds of angles. Specialist. When there are certain situations, maybe when you are H. pylori and now situations with your stomach and stuff. I don't know about shemu, and maybe I find say all sudden I'm best steady. I don't know. I read it along the line. Now I check into details to see the layers. Even your stomach, you have layers in the stomach, different kinds of things that are involved in it. And to know about me, I divide accordingly, go into details and bring you the answers. Now I'm going to nurse. The other say, "Onim, if I brew call pharmacist, or far, but they can't go into details." So there are people that it is their job to go into details. Anything na yet me year na yet they're very clear. That's how we're able to open in the angle because we are in the field. And it's not say one is sharper, one is powerful, but it's different kinds of field. Okoye ni na see that will be a mason, will be an electrician, will be a plumber, obi ebi untimi nka say oh ye plumber no ye better than the electrician no in the field or ye more powerful obetimi awedwuma no 40 50 60 years than him but no master that specific field
area.
nti eba ni saa na ono will always be ahead of you in that angle because you're on the field exactly and in regards to the country no so the economy no so I'll say one simple thing that I have seen clearly. I watched through time from January BC, and I think I said a lot of things that are going to happen. You have to be true to your calling. And then one important thing between Samuel and Eli in 1 Samuel chapter 1, from the time of Elkanah, chapter 2, chapter 3 there, Osha, now Samuel heard the voice of God. And then anytime I thought I heard God call him, he went to Eli and he said to Eli, say, are you calling me master? And it was like, no. And then he goes back to sleep. God calls him. He goes back to him. Are you calling me? He says no. And then the third time Eli told him that, listen, if you hear the voice again, say, I am here, master speak, thy servant hear it. Because no tia say nyame na eden na efre no. Later now, oka de ne che no, Eli be ka tre Samuel say, opanichao and order no, to tell him that which the Lord has spoken. That he should not hinder from it, should not hide from him that which has been spoken to him. And the information can come from to everywhere and to everyone. And in a prophetic hierarchy, in the dimension of the prophetic eye, it is he who can interpret that which he's seeing. God speaks to all of us in a language. The question is, can you understand what he's saying? That's the biggest thing. So, now maybe to make a say, Baumia will win the election. You also maybe a vision be on based on divine sight. No, clearly. Way to in time. This is what we are seeing. Now, let me explain to you in two regards. There are people that have the capacity. Like here, say, we are be able to master the fourth dimension. We are moving after the order of Ezekiel, more, understanding the revelation of John to see through the future. Now, such people like us, you capture our future now the mistake. It will happen like a storybook from step by step approach, background function. That's the other one. They are the same type of people. We can alter reality. What you say? Which means we can alter the outcome of everything in time. Yeah, we can change things in time. It's clearly there. It's a prophetic. When your prayer and your faith is strong enough, time can change within your own angle. Exactly. That's the capability of the prophetic dimension. And then you have another people are almost they speak based on motivation or believe say and when you say this person will win. Otherwise because of believe you. That's the thing. And then there are other kind of people that have been bought and paid to also speak on that regard. You know what I say? And other people also have interest in it. What does it? Understand vividly that interest in a situation can cloud your prophetic eyes. It's very crucial. So when you stand somewhere, prophets are people that will definitely betray you because they don't speak for you, they speak for God. So if I sit down here and you go and bring me a helicopter and you will lose the election, I'll sit down here and I'll say it without breaking sweat. I'll say it as simple as I have to say it. Then I'll go and find somewhere.
Easy, sir.
Very simple.
In fact, say Obiti say Reverend Kusi Boateng, aka.
Well. So we have one dimension, we have two dimensions, we have three dimensions, which is the third dimension, and we have the fourth dimension, even fifth dimension, and so on. So the last dimension, I don't even know. But I'll explain the third dimension, and then we'll go to the fourth dimension. So the third dimension is, you looking at me front, sideways, my back, and my other side, right? That is fourth dimension. Sorry, that's the third dimension, I mean to say. So third, you see, those graphic designers and all of those designers, architectural designers, when they are done with their work, they can, do the work in 3D. That means to see that you can see every side of the work and all of that. So that's third dimension. But then, fourth dimension is not physical. It's not physical. It's the spiritual realm. It doesn't have any physical feels and all of that. That one is in the spiritual realms, and most people say that is where um, witches also operate. That I think that is the reason why that guy came in the comments and was chatting bullshit, right? But then that is it. Trust me, the fourth dimension is like a spiritual playground where spirits can operate, any spirit at all, demonic spirit, you know, spirit that are very holy and all of that. I don't know how to even put that one, right? So just mean to say that people can ask a human beings. You see, let me tell you this. Bible explains what a man is. A man is a spirit, has a soul, and dwells in a body. So is a spirit. So human beings are spirits. So human beings use their spirit to access these dimensions, the fourth dimension, and they are able to see things there, things that happen in the past, things that will happen in the future, even things that are happening presently. Somebody can tell you what is going to happen in the next 1 second, next 2 seconds, right? And they will happen. So that's how the fourth dimension is. And Prophet Telvin, me, I always tell you people, I've never seen a fly before. When I see a fly one day, I'll tell you, but I've never seen a fly yet. So I don't know anything about all of those things, right? That's the truth. But Prophet Telvin explained everything in the video you just watched. And that is the real deal. That's the real deal. My name is Shoda. Next, I love to break down gospel messages like this. Make sure you subscribe, share, and like this video. And honestly, I appreciate you guys who watch my videos, right? I appreciate you. Charlie, my American accent, or this one be British accent. My accent, they come, giddy, giddy, giddy. But that's just by the way. Thank you guys for watching.